Welcome to another episode of Brooklyn's Roses, a fun storytelling adventure for the kid in all of us. Now, gather around as I tell you this week's story about Brooklyn's adventures in the park. Daddy, are we almost at the park? Asked Brooklyn. Almost, little Rose. We're very close. Yay! I love going to the park. Me too, little Rose, said Mommy. I love seeing the different colored leaves on the trees and the sounds of the birds singing their favorite songs. Me too, shouted Brooklyn. Well, here we are. We're at the park, said Daddy. Daddy, what do you like about the park? Asked Brooklyn. I like watching our dog, Mocha, chasing the squirrels. Woof, woof, barked Mocha. Laughed Brooklyn. Mocha, you are so silly. She must see a squirrel, Daddy. It sounds like we all love the park, little Rose, said Daddy. As soon as Daddy turned off the truck and opened the doors, Mocha jumped out and waited for Brooklyn. Brooklyn laughed as she hopped down from the truck and said to Daddy, Daddy, let's race to the bench. Okay, little Rose, I hope you can keep up. On your mark, get set, go! Brooklyn was running so fast that she and Mocha got to the bench before Daddy and Mommy. Yay! Mocha, we won! Woof, woof, barked Mocha. Whew, little Rose, you run very fast, said Mommy. It's because I have on my favorite tennis shoes. They make me run really fast. But Mocha is faster than everybody. As Daddy and Mommy set the table with food and snacks, Mocha saw a squirrel off in the distance and began to chase towards it. The squirrel looked around and said, oh boy, said the squirrel. Here comes that big old dog Mocha. Doesn't she get tired of chasing after me? I mean, she can never catch me. But why she gotta always chase me? I'm just out here trying to remember where I buried those acorns. Busy, 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 busy. So many hiding places to remember. Woof, woof. Uh-oh, she's getting close. Let the games begin, said the squirrel. Mocha was fast, but the squirrel was super fast. The squirrel ran around the park back and forth and back and forth and back, with Mocha chasing close behind. Finally, the squirrel ran to a tree, jumped onto it, and ran all the way to the top. Mocha loved to run and play with the squirrels because they were so fast. Look, Daddy, said Brooklyn. Mocha chased a squirrel into the tree. I see, little Rose. I don't think the squirrel is coming down anytime soon. While Mocha was barking at the squirrel, woof, 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 Brooklyn noticed ants crawling on the ground. There were lots of ants, all in a single file and working together to carry little pieces of leaves and grass. Look, Mommy, said Brooklyn. The ants are working together and doing chores. They're cleaning up the grass and leaves, just like Daddy does at home. Wow, that's amazing, replied Mommy. Even the smallest creatures have chores and responsibilities. By this time, Mocha was tired of the squirrel and ran back to join Brooklyn and her daddy and mommy. Brooklyn gave Mocha a great big hug and began to roll in the grass with Mocha. Daddy and Mommy watched and laughed along with Brooklyn. Everyone was having so much fun. When it was time to eat lunch, they all cleaned their hands, and everyone was glad that it was a beautiful day to spend time in the park. The park is filled with so much to do. Listen really close as I share with you. A day in the park is such a delight. The sun is out, it shines real bright. It's so much space for me to run. I must have fun. I pick up sticks and a few leaves too. Watch birds fly high in the sky real blue. It's so much space for me to run. I must have fun. Ants on the ground and squirrels in trees. Look, Mommy, look, Daddy, take a picture, please. It's so much fun for me to run. I must have fun. The park is every day a joy. The sun, the breeze, the air, and more. It's so much space for me to run. I must have fun. Wow. It sounds like Brooklyn had a great day at the park as she watched the birds fly high in the sky, the ants working together, and of course, Mocha chasing after squirrels. Having so much fun really made her tired, and she was ready to take a nap. So, Brooklyn's Mommy and Daddy packed up the truck and they all headed home. Well, thanks for stopping by today, everyone. We'll see you next time for more adventures on Brooklyn's Roses. And always remember, the park is filled with so much to do. Listen really close as I share with you. A day in the park is such a delight. The sun is out, it shines real bright. It's so much space for me to run. I must have fun. I pick up sticks and a few leaves too. Watch birds fly high in the sky real blue. It's so much space for me to run. I must have fun. Ants on the ground and squirrels in trees. Look, Mommy, look, Daddy, take a picture, please. It's so much space for me to run. I must have fun. The park is every day a joy. The sun, the breeze, the air, and more. It's so much space for me to run. I must